Hello and good evening, everybody. I hope you are all doing well this fine day. Let's pop back over here. We are pretty much picking up where we left off last night with No Man's Land. I just need to actually hit start on that. Run over to the combine. Get that fired up too. Sweet. And they will work together nicely, we hope. Getting this field all done. Mm-hmm. And we have equipment to take care of. I don't know why I'm refilling fuel other than habit. Same with washing it, really. Oh, do I mow this area one more time? I don't think I will, in all honesty. I think I will just park the mower up. Hey Cole, how are you tonight? And since the combine decided to make a swath, I guess I ought to be down here mowing it up. Or not mowing it, but baling it up. Right? Right. Didn't really want it to make a swath, but there it is. Huh. Interesting. I forgot it went funky around the headland the first time. I never said I was going to play that tonight, Richard. This will be the last episode on No Man's Land. I wanted last night to be the last episode, but we didn't get everything finished, so here we are. And there I go getting off track because my phone distracted me. Don't text and drive, yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Oh, it did work. Sort of. If I don't let him eat them, he goes nuts. Besides, he catches them on his own to eat them. All I did was knock it off the ceiling. You got your purple bunny there, Moose? Got your purple bunny tonight? You're a good boy. I see that tail wagging. So, yeah, last episode on here, and then I can concentrate on finishing up the No Tractor Challenge, and then I can move on to my own challenge, the One Brand Challenge, inspired by Richard. Yeah? I didn't know you were going to do the challenge. Better start getting your episodes recorded. And that will be a completely recorded series for me, too. No live streams on the One Brand Challenge. Yes. The new Baylor pack. Hi, Abigail. Long time no see. I actually, for whatever reason, decided to add that new Baylor pack to this, even though I'm ending it. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? You think so, Richard? You don't like the other ones? I do kind of feel like this pack is pretty much just redundant equipment because we already have everything from it in the pack, everything from the pack in the game from other brands. We have other brands of stationary balers. We have other brands of stationary wrappers. I guess the only thing we don't have is a stationary baler wrapper combination. Have a good one, Abigail. Damn trees. It's a wrap. That's funny. I think that's what Mr. Silly P called his mod review of it, didn't he? Or something simple like that, similar to that, rather. Oh, what did do that for, Moose? To get you to pick it up and toss it, Dad. Well, this doesn't look like it's going to end well. Oh, it made it by. Perfect. Nice. I had your one episode up while I was working today. I missed some of it because I was concentrating on my work, but I got the gist of most of it. Well, unloader, are you gonna move? No. Um, the one where you got the cow barn. Whatever the name of that one is. Yeah, long winter days. That was it. Oh, good grief. I knew I was getting too close to the baler, and I kept going anyway. Nincompoop moment. Yeah, nice. Um, we're gonna discuss things on Thursday before we start Ebony Island. Just the two of us. Did he back right into me? Certainly looks that way. Jackwagon. That's it. Worker, I've had enough of you! Say goodbye! What happens when you piss off Superman? You don't want to know. Hi, John. Yes. With his purple bunny that you can just barely see past his head and body there. Oh yeah, making Nightbot angry, that's right. Poor John, I think every time he shows up he angers Nightbot. Uh, every time. I can't see. Where's the combine? Where's the combine? Crunch. I'd say that's a good point to stop for a minute and go grab the bale loader trailer. So anyway, John, how you been? What the? Did my trailer go into the ground? Um, well, you can start by removing a U from the word there, sir. It's just poplar, not popular. I would like to be popular. um, as far as turning them into wood chips, the only thing I know to do with them is to bale them with the bio baler. I don't know about turning them into wood chips. Sorry, bud. Um, I assume there's some kind of mod for doing that, but I don't really know. I just bio bale them when I do them. Ooh, a little bit of lag right there, which is weird being on single player. Alrighty. I did get it. Nah. I'm on PC. I don't need that. That's for console players. I just sell my bales. Or I let them sit in piles. Ooh, the werewolf is out. Everybody run. Besides, these are just straw, so these are going to go straight to sale. Personally, I prefer the song Werewolves of London. Lon Chaney walking with the Queen. Werewolves of London. Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen. Werewolves of London again. That's it? Oh, how many hours have I played on here? $71 hours, basically. It is going well, Dirt Farmer. How about yourself? You were asking me last night why I wasn't doing straw. Well, I'm doing straw tonight purely because the AI worker started spitting it out, even though I had it turned off. Once it's out, I'm not going to leave it sit on the ground and go to waste. Yes, sir, this is an older Massey. 3690 Massey Ferguson with the Landini styled bonnet. If I remember correctly, this mod can also be done up as a Landini. And yeah, Dirt, I watched your ice chipping, we'll call it, episode earlier today, where you were taking care of the ice at your grandparents' home so that they wouldn't slip and fall. I thought of you earlier today, too, while I was browsing Facebook Marketplace. Because you and I had talked previously a little bit about you getting your own semi and having it as a backup. Which, you know, that was entirely me spitballing. You never expressed real interest in it, I don't think. But I thought about that conversation again today because I was on Facebook Marketplace and there was an international cab over on there running and driving, currently legal, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but running, driving, Under $8,000. It does make me wonder what's wrong with it. I mean, the paint's a little rough on the frame, so that means the frame is rusty. But, yeah. Not a bad price at all. If I had the money to spare, I'd probably buy it just to have it, to learn how to drive manual so I can get that stupid restriction removed from my license. Yeah, let me see real quick. After I make my next corner, I'll pull up Marketplace on my phone, see if it's still on here. There's a Peterbilt on here too for super cheap that I saw. And I looked into it more. Yeah, it's super cheap because it doesn't have an engine or a transmission. It's just the cab, the frame, the tires, and the rear diffs. Alright. So there's a couple of them on here that are really good deals in my opinion. There's a 1981 1981 Kenworth K100 for $16,000 that looks really sweet, and it has a wet kit. Actually, I think it has 2 wet kits, if I remember right. And it's not just for the truck. It's for the truck and a trailer, a 40-foot triaxle flatbed. Trailer would be road ready with new tires. Truck needs tires and airbags. Truck runs well, smokes a little bit until it's warmed up. Then it no longer smokes. 350 Cummins. And it's right up by my mom. And it is beautiful looking. It's two-tone red. Let's see, where's that International at? I'm wondering if that International sold. I'm not seeing it on here now. I mean, let's be honest, it should sell. I think it was $7,800. Let me try searching for International. Yeah, it looks like it sold. And I'm not, like I say, I'm not surprised. $7,600 for a running, driving cab over. I mean, that's just insane. It does make you wonder if it's DOT legal, though, for that price. I have some money, but not enough to get any of the things I actually want. If I'm going to buy a semi, it would probably be a mid-80s Peterbilt 362 double bunk, which is a cab over for those who don't know, or a late 90s Peterbilt 379 EXHD. Often abbreviated as just 379X, but that's not technically correct. Yeah, I bet it would. Dirt, I bet it would. But yeah, you're right. That other one, 1,600 or 16,000 rather, for a truck and a trailer. I mean, dang. Where'd my worker go? Did he get drunk and walk off the job again? And I would buy that $16,000 deal in a heartbeat. Except I don't pull flatbed, and I don't have 16 grand. I almost certainly could get a loan for 16 grand for it, but no thanks. I've got enough debt to pay off right now. Just because one can get a loan does not mean one should get a loan. Hey, Chris. How's things? Out of curiosity, did I save that? Saved items. 4. I did not. That's too bad. I would have loved to have shown it to you. Alright. Worker, I've had enough of you again. Perfect. Alright. We'll leave these two to carry on with their disaster that they're doing. I'm going to tab out of that. Bring up Facebook. And go to Marketplace. And search. Cab over. There's. This is not an auction site. Behave yourself. Alright, we're gonna quick flip this on. There you go. Dirt. This is the, as you can see, the 1981 K100 for $16,000 with trailer. I was wrong. This is not the one with the wet kit, like I thought originally. But it is a short axle. And I mean, that is a gorgeous truck. And for that price, I'd probably keep the damn trailer too, because you never know when a flatbed's going to come in handy. It's got a 9-speed trans. The interior's not terrible. Obviously, it needs a new mattress. That's pretty disgusting. Passenger seat's a little tore up. It's got the 3 brake knob set up. The only thing it's missing in my mind, because it's been upgraded with the push button, is the old-fashioned rotating starter switch that used to sit right here. But at some point in its life, it got upgraded with the push button. I love that it's still got the ivory steering wheel on it. It's got a tiny little crack in it right there. That's not bad, though. Driver's seat probably should be replaced, too. It's got the old crooked Kenworth pedal. And, I mean, it's a running and driving truck. Paint's a little rough along the roof line there. But it doesn't have any that I can see. Obviously, I haven't been to physically inspect it in person. But from what I can see, it does not have any major issues that they have not disclosed in the description. So, yeah. There's quite a few good trucks on here for reasonable prices. Kind of like this old GMC General, too. Back when trucks were trucks, man. Yes, I have a problem. Yeah. That's what I like to see right there, is a big old kitty under the hood. Huh. That's funny. Other than being a full roof sleeper, this is pretty much what I drive right now. Mine's a mid-roof, so this upper roof piece is not there. It just goes to here. And I don't know, some of them, this one looks like it's just a fairing, and the sleeper actually stops right there. Yeah, it does, because you can see the daylight through that little crack right there. But some of them are full stand-up sleepers also. Oh, no, this one is a full stand-up sleeper. That must not be a crack. It must be a reflection. Yeah, it must be a reflection. Because you can see from the back that it's a full stand-up sleeper. Some good tires on it. Not a bad-looking truck for a modern one. And here we go. HMG goes down the rabbit hole. All right. We'll bring the game back now. Really, guys? That's as far as you got? Damn. Let's do some outside camera work. So, yeah, anyway, Dirt, the whole point of that was, you never know, there might be something out there that you can actually afford and want to have. And as we were talking about when I brought that up before, it would be very nice to have a backup semi on the farm. Well, that's my downfall, my addiction. There are, as I was talking about last night, there are like 4 or 5 things I look at on Marketplace constantly and drool over. Semis, tractors, model trains, and sometimes specialty tools. And when I say tractors, I guess what I really mean is farming equipment in general. Because I'll look at plows, discs, seeders, the whole 9 yards. I almost got a John Deere seeder for $500 a while back. I was just a little too slow on reaching out to the guy. It was very similar to one of the mods. I think I actually have it here. Do I have it in here? Yes. So this is an 8350, and it looked just like this, right? In the pictures. Older and dirtier, of course. This looks brand new, even though it's not. And I think it was an 8550, but whatever. The model number was very similar to this. IMS Gaming. And I thought for $500, and the only thing wrong with it was that the tires were dry rotted. That is a hell of a good deal in my mind. And it was 45 minutes away from me. So I almost owned a seeder last year. The guy who was selling it had been using it for his feed plot for deer hunting. And he'd been pulling it with some kind of side-by-side. And the only reason he was selling it is he bought a new one. Wish I had that kind of money that I could constantly buy new stuff like that. Not that it would have done me any good to buy it. I had nothing to pull it with. And no land to plant. Yeah, especially for that price. Normally they sell for $5,000, not $500. And, you know, I thought it was just a typo. But when I talked to the guy, he said, no, I really sold it for $500. but you missed it by about an hour. Oh boy, was I little miffed about that one. Well, get over there. Thank you. Stupid AI drivers. Boy, I missed a big pile over there, didn't I? How the heck did I manage that? Oh. Of course, now that I'm driving truck and making that extra money, get some of my existing debt paid off, and I might actually go through with some of this stuff that I'd like to have. Really, though, the farming equipment doesn't make a whole lot of sense until I have land. So I need to finish fixing this house up, sell the house, and buy land in the country. Which has always been the goal, and I had hoped to do it by now, but renovations never go according to plan. They always cost more money and take more time, because once you start opening an old house up, you always find more problems. But it's nice to have something to work towards, to dream about, you know? Ooh, struggling a little bit on this hill. Come on, old Massey. You can do it, girl. Alright, Dirt, I gotta ask you. Watch this corner that I make. Go around like this. I call this a teardrop turn. How much do you actually do that sort of turn in real life farming? And if you didn't see it, I'll do it again at the other end here. Boy, my little Massey here sure doesn't want to climb this hill very well. Quarter of a tank of fuel. Should be plenty to finish this field. Ooh, and then all we have to do is fast forward time until the corn is ready to harvest and the sugar cane. Our other Massey over there in the distance is hauling. Well, we're caught up with the combine again pretty much, so I think at the bottom here, take a short break from doing the baling. I want to test something anyway. Oh, I think you're a little confused there, Richard. We're not going to be using that server. Besides, even if we were, we can flip back and forth between saves. Alright, let's see if this works. What do you mean now you're confused? I'm gonna rent a second server, dude. But even if I didn't, we can shut down the server, swap to the other save, and start the server back up, and flip-flop back and forth anytime we want. Ah. The heck? Go away. Stupid things. Well, it seems the AI works just fine to pick up bales with this tractor. Because you remember when I tried last night with the International that's over there in the yard, it just went in reverse the whole time. Which was definitely not ideal. You're not making that corner, bub. Yeah, if you turn a little tighter, you got it now. Come on, a little tighter. Little tighter. Well, you're going to get it anyway, but boy, that was a little awkward. Tank isn't full. There's just no more bales on the field. Always, Tintin, always. The power of the PC. How you doing? You missed us talking about semis. Real life ones, not game ones. And I'm doing good. Just trying to end this this Let's Play. Oops, wrong one. On the banned list, Richard? What are you talking about? It's definitely not. I'm ready to be done with it, Tintin. Let's put it that way. It's just repetitive now. I've gotten to where the farm is completely sustainable and there's no challenge in it. Oh, I don't think so, Richard. It's definitely not on the banned list. You want your 10-mile-an-hour harvester, then I get my course play and auto drive. It's not so much that the mods make it too easy. It's just that there's so many other things that I want to do, channel-wise, that this just doesn't really have a home anymore. I will probably keep playing it just for myself, but I'm not going to keep playing it on the channel, if that makes sense. This will just be a come on and spend my time relaxing and just playing the game. Really, worker? You have all that room? You know I'm just going to toss you around again, right? Stupid AI. That AI is on drugs. Yes, Richard, but like I say, I want to do more things for the channel. So this will be something that I load up onto the laptop and take with me when I'm truck driving and can't record or stream. Something I can just play. And make room for doing things, other things on the channel. Actually, there's one time that I don't just relax when I'm recording, and that's when I'm doing the story of Hank. Because of what it is. Yeah, well. You silly console player, you. You're gonna lose this fight every time, AI worker lady. I think I have confused her. Where did I leave? Oh, over there. That's right, in the middle of the field. Basically, I just cursed myself with doing too many Let's Plays at once. And I want to trim that down so that I'm not always on the computer recording and streaming. What do you mean find a FM? What is an FM? Besides, Tintin, you might as well just use my server. My crossplay one that I'm going to be making shortly. Yes, it's going to be the one that Richard and I use for our multiplayer challenge. But whatever day of the week we're recording, it'll be shut down for that. But every other day of the week, it'll be up with a different map. For crossplay. Best place to sell is by $1. I don't currently, Tintin. I'm setting it up either next week or the week after. She is doing fine, Richard. She's just crabby because she can't eat normal food. She's on a liquid diet. Yeah, I bet Tintin didn't know about that, did you, Tintin? That my girlfriend had surgery. No, I'm not, Richard. No, I'm not. I enjoyed playing it when I played it before. I just didn't like certain politics that went on. She had a gastric bypass. Slots don't bother me, Richard. Slots don't bother me at all. Yes. People saying, well, I don't want to have anything to do to manage it, blah, 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 blah. So I volunteered to do all the work, and then I'm almost immediately pushed out by those same people. So, yeah. It was very frustrating. I just let them have it, rather than making a big stink. Besides, I know that if I have a crossplay server available, you'll play on it too. Not worth making a big stink over, you know? We're not 5-year-olds anymore. Just move on and do your own thing if you can't get along with other people. Ha, Richard, you're funny. You are funny. How are you going to play on it twice? Have your wife play the second controller? Now, of course, Tintin, that's not to say I wasn't irritated. I'm still irritated about the whole situation. But whatever. Funniest part is I do still jump on it once in a while. Incognito. Yes, Richard, but how could you play all of them at once? Play with one controller in each hand somehow? And the third one with your feet? I would love to see him do that. That would be frickin' hilarious. We would have to put on a crash counter, though. You don't need multiple machines for that, Richard. And we couldn't have it if we're doing crossplay, so that wouldn't work. Where the hell's he going? He going the wrong way. Or the long way. Let's send you to farmyard. Ooh, low on fuel too, huh? Well, you just go back to the farmyard. Really, you nincompoopy? Don't even try it. Don't you dare. Get lost. And this will fill us up. Last bale. Damn, almost perfectly. That's pretty good. You're funny, Richard. I really don't understand why you even bother to play console with a good PC to play. Everything's better on PC. And you can still use your controller, so... Best of both worlds, anybody? Let's see. I can do this and this. Set destination. Somewhere right about there. Oh! Crash, crash. Well, I'm a-thinking on my crossplay server that there's only gonna be 2 or 3 mods. Lost track of what I was doing right there. I want that evil thing. Well, I don't think that tractor's gonna do it. Can I put this on there as a front weight? Is that going to be enough weight? It's looking like it. I said 2 or 3 mods, sir. I mean, it's crossplay, so I can't have any of my scripting mods. Alright, now to get rid of my front attachment. You guys are funny. There's not as many mods that are worth having when it's crossplay. Sorry. What are you doing, you jackwagon? You're a frickin' moron. On console, maybe, Tintin. And yes, you just said it right there. On the right map, not a bunch of mods are needed anyway. I don't think this tractor's going to work for this. Tractor, you have failed me. For the last time. Time to get out the old trusty Mini. Hoorah! All them weights up front. She ought to handle this perfect. Three headlands, sharp turns, start work on headland. Automatic, generate that course. Perfect. It does help that a couple of the mods that I'm thinking of are packs. So you're really getting multiple things out of the mod. But yeah. And there will be one DLC needed. Kubota. Why? So that we can make use of the passenger extension. Well, there's a Massey Ferguson tractor pack that I would like to have. Not the Stoll pack. If all the Vicon and Kverneland equipment were still a pack rather than individual mods, damn you, Giants! You're funny. Okay, now you're making me think of other ones that probably ought to get added. Damn it, guys. I was trying to keep this mod count low. But yeah, the CSZ pack, as you would call it, Richard, or CSZ, as I would call it, is probably a good one. I don't know. We'll have to chit-chat on the Discord. Get the three of us all together in a hidden channel and chit-chat and plan. But I do already... No, none of the trucks. No. You're right, Richard. Leave those alone. We experimented. We hated them. Leave them in the garbage where they belong. Now you made me lose my train of thought. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to chit-chat amongst ourselves. But I already know what map. We're going to go back to the beginning because I didn't get my fill of it because of what happened. We're going to put the old stream farm on there. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but the biggest one is that it's a really good map for multiplayer. Good grief, Richard, are you insane? Do you know how many mods that would be? Well, can also always get a different map later. But for the first couple months, at least, I would like to finish having the map that I set up originally for that multiplayer that we were discussing earlier. Old Stream Farm is a great map. Leave that there to fill up. Did I get out of the way just in time? I did. Nice. Not John Deere, Richard. The BC Bueller Swather pack is one of them, though. Well, she's doing a pretty doggone good job over here. So we have canola, corn, and sugarcane left. BC Bueller one is better in my mind because you can make hay directly without having to TED and windrow it. You can make hay windrows directly out of the mower. And it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Oh my goodness. Alright, crop calendar. Sugarcane. We have months yet before that's ready. The corn's ready at the same time. The canola should already be ready or getting close to it. So let's... New crop types could have been brought in right from the beginning. It's just the mappers not knowing how to do it or not wanting to do it. I would leave that up to the players or the rest of you guys. I don't care either way, honestly. I do all my other ones seasons on. Precision farming would be another one that I'd leave up to anybody and everybody else. Alright, here we go. And is it magically ready to harvest? Yup. Oh, and I lied. It's not canola, it's sorghum. Duh. Alright. Harvester. No. No. Come on. Harvester. Harvester. There we go. Full tank of fuel. We'll put the harvester out in the field. And we're going to end up having to have one more episode still. Damn it! Because it's coming up to the end of the stream. And there's just not time. I don't know, I like seasons. I don't like it the way I did Realismus seasons, but I still prefer it on than off. Bum 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 bum. Good, because that's the only thing that makes it work right. Alright, Intersmational. Let's give you a different job. Since you can't seem to do anything else right. I've already reached the end goal for this one. Start from very little and build up to being established. And having lots of fun along the way. Have a good night, Richard. Forgot to change the harvester, so let's do that now. And what I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't realize I had skip rows on this guy. Whoops. That wasn't intentional. Anyway, What I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the game run with the AI workers getting this work done. The sorghum field harvested. And this one mulched. Yeah, I still have this whole field of corn down here and this whole field of sugarcane. But I can't advance past this month because this field needs to be finished harvesting. I was hoping to get it all done, but I'm just not being fast enough. My equipment's not fast enough, I guess. Although this is a pretty damn good harvester, all things considered. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to let the AI keep going on this field for the harvest, and the other AI over there keep going on the mulching. But I'm going to end the stream for tonight. These guys will do that off camera, and when we pick up, yeah, I am tired at Tintin. But when we pick back up in the next stream, we will be doing the corn harvest and the sugarcane, and then that will finally be the end for the Let's Play portion of the on-screen Let's Play portion of it. And then I can get busy with the No Tractor Challenge. I'm looking forward to that part. Oh, and you, sir, are going to be right in the way. I would like to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one.